Hey guys, and welcome back to another part of our Football Manager Mobile 2022 series with Chelsea. So, where we left off, we actually had a 2-1 loss against Liverpool away, which puts us in 11th spot right now. But we've got a chance to make up for it with a game against Watford at home at Stamford Bridge. So let's see how it goes. Some news to report is Lukaku is back to full training, so that's good. We're going to be facing Tottenham away in the Carabao Cup third round. We've also been drawn in the Champions League group stage, which contains Real Madrid, Leipzig, and Club Bruges. So quite a tough group there with Real Madrid. Definitely going to be a big fight for that first spot. And last but not least, where is it? Can't find it, but basically Jorginho is out for 3 months, guys. So we are not going to be able to use him. Yeah, unfortunately, we're not going to be able to use him. We'll keep Werner up front for this game because he's in some good form. But in terms of the other players, we'll have Pulisic for Mount. And yeah, I think we'll keep it at that. Attacking midfielder. Actually, let's put Mount on for Havertz. And we'll put him as an attacking midfielder. But yeah, we're good to go, guys. This is the final lineup. Let's get straight into it. Quite a few injuries for Watford themselves, missing some key players. But in terms of the formations, let's have a look. So a quite straightforward 4-4-2 formation for Watford, and we maintain our formation. So let's get straight into it, guys. Watford get the kickoff at Stamford Bridge. A good chance for us to make up for that defeat against Liverpool, which I wasn't very impressed about. We conceded some goals which could perhaps have been avoided, but in the end, Liverpool were just too strong for us. A good pass to Ziyech. He's going to have to put this one in, hopefully, and it is a free kick. He gets fouled, and it's just about on the edge of the box, kind of. Mount is going to put this one in. He hits the wall straight away out for a corner. Here is, I don't know who that was who hit the corner, but it's a foul in the Watford box anyway. Kante down the wing, Kovacic, and here's Pulisic with his first goal of the season. Very, very well worked goal. Some good key passes there between Kante and Kovacic, so very good free-flowing football. Here's Rudiger with a good clearance. Ziyech can't hold on to it, and now we're going to have to prepare for a attack. Pedro, what a shot from the Watford player, but Mendy retains the ball. Parries it out. And yeah, so far so good. His Mount to Chilwell, finds Kante nicely. Kovacic to Pulisic, and Werner skies it. It's going to be a goal kick for Watford, but some good link-up play there. Kante seems to be going out wide on the left quite a lot, with Mount being more central. So possession-wise, 50-50. We do have the better team rating from the two teams. And we also got 4 shots, 1 on target. Watford only having 1 shot and 1 on target. The referee for this game is Andre Mariner. And we've also got 41,624 fans in attendance for this game. So let's get straight into the second half, guys. An entertaining first half. Both teams had their fair share of chances. Ultimately, we took ours, and thus we are leading 1-0. But let's see what the second half. Not a very good. Not a very good kick from Mendy, and now we're gonna have to suffer a bit and try to defend this corner. Kante parries it out nicely, but it is gonna be yet another corner. Watford take it again, and that's another corner. Good clearance from Rudiger. And it's going to be another corner. Oh my god. The pressure is building here, guys. The fans can feel perhaps something they can get out of this. Here we go, another counter. Kovacic to Mount, to Kante, to Pulisic again. He's going out wide. He finds Mount, straight at the keeper. Good save. We're just knocking on the door here, trying to look for the second goal that could just ease the game a little bit. Obviously now at 1-0 we can easily lose a bit of focus, and then before we know it, it's 1-1 and Watford have every chance to go on then and win the game. So we just need to put a bit of a distance between us and Watford in the next 30 minutes. Here's Kante to Mount, some good positioning there, and there is a talk of a foul, whether it's inside of the box or not. The VAR is going to give us the verdict in terms of that decision. So yeah, the VAR says it happened outside the box. It is going to be a free kick, but a very, very close free kick just on the edge of the box. Pulisic is going to get it. A good shot, but equally a good save. And it remains 1-0. Let's make some changes, guys. Mount again to James. Not a very good ball to Ziyech. Oh, but it is going to be our free kick. Ziyech did get pulled, hence why he couldn't reach that ball in the first place. Is he going to put this one in? We know how well he can put a cross in. And it's a penalty, guys. It is a penalty. It must be a clear stone penalty because the VAR has not been brought into. Here's Werner with the penalty. Is he going to put it in? Yes, he is. 2-0, guys. Well done. Yeah, VAR did not even have to intervene, so the referee must have been very, very sure in his decision for it not to go to VAR. Mount has actually been doing very well in that attacking midfield role, so we're going to let him see the game out, but we're going to put Hudson-Odoi for Ziyech, and we're also going to bring in Loftus-Cheek for Kante, and that's going to put him as a CM as well, alongside Kovacic. And for Lukaku, we are going to bring him on now just to get a few minutes in. But good goal for Werner as well. I think that's his second goal of the game, of the season, or Premier League. 2-0, and hopefully we can now push for this clean sheet. It's Kovacic to Mount. Kovacic, and another penalty has been awarded. Mariner, again, ruthless on the whistle here. It's the second penalty, and I think Lukaku is going to be taking this one. He's just come off the bench, rarely had a few kicks of the ball, and now he's tasked with scoring this penalty. It would be a perfect comeback for him, and it's a goal. 3-0, guys. Lukaku gets his first official goal of the season, and we are looking good now. We've put 3 goals to distance ourselves distance ourselves from Watford, and it's looking like hopefully we can get a clean sheet here. Again, the VAR has not intervened on both occasions of the penalty decisions, so they must have been straightforward penalty. Like I'm guessing there was no doubt in it for the VAR to even intervene. We did see VAR intervene in the situation where the free kick, wherever it was inside the box or not, referee did give the decision that it happened outside of the box, so we were only handed a free kick. Full-time whistle, guys. 3-0 at Stamford Bridge. Hopefully that gives the fans something to celebrate and get over that disappointing loss against Liverpool. But yeah, now we're ready for our next game. That result lifts us up to 6th. So I think before we were 10th or 11th. Alright, now we got Brentford in about 14 days. Alright, so our assistant manager has recommended pairing up Reece James with Aspilicueta for mentoring purposes to help his development. we've agreed to that and have set up a mentoring partnership plan, should we say, between the two. Cool. So Azpilicueta has now been asked to mentor wonder kid Reece James. Hopefully, this should encourage James to show more leadership on the pitch, which is good. We are looking at improving these prospect players from the academy, which Reece James is from the academy. Brendan Rodgers wins the head coach of the month for August. All right, let's take a look at the board confidence, guys. The pressure is on. At the moment, that we haven't had much time to really gather any results or any traction with the team. So the board remain neutral in terms of how we've performed in competition, matches, transfers, finances, and just the overall squad harmony in the dressing room. But the objective still remains the same. They expect us to mount a serious challenge for the title, which we expect nothing less when coming to such a highly respected and ambitious club such as Chelsea. But now we've got a lot of work to do. We've got Brentford in about 7 days now. And this one is away, and they've just promoted to the Premier League. They're 18th right now, so they've got a lot to prove, and they will possibly go all out against us. Let's just see what happens, though. Got a big decision to make this game because both strikers have scored, but I might be leaning towards Lukaku this game to provide that extra muscle up top. But we do know Werner does have pace. His Pulisic is injured slightly. What we'll do is we'll put Werner on the left-hand side as an inside forward. And then we'll put Lukaku for Pulisic. And yeah, we'll leave it at that. We are ready to go. We'll keep Mount in this advanced midfielder role because he played well last game out. So he's providing some good healthy competition for Havertz. Definitely see more Havertz of the season. Pretty sure we will. But yeah, let's get straight into it, guys. So away game to Brentford. Quite a tough place to come. A team who's trying to sharpen their teeth in the Premier League right now. They've just promoted from the Championship. So we're going to have a lot to consider this game, and obviously we're not going to take them as easy opponents. Good for Brentford, and what a goal. Rudiger feels the goal was offside. VAR has not stepped in, which can only mean one thing. The goal will stand. And just as I was telling how we should be wary of Brentford, we do concede here. So we need to get back on the indirect free kick here. Ziyech was fouled, and it is quite close to the edge of the box. Let's see what we can do. His mount. Lukaku tries to take it. Thiago Silva, Werner. And it's another foul. Come on, guys. We need to pile on the pressure here. We're 1-0 down. His mount again. Kovacic, Kante, Rudiger, Silva, Werner, Lukaku, and it's offside. Here's Werner again, guys. We're building some traction here, trying to make some chances. Kante just can't get to the end of it. But we're back again. Mount loses the ball a bit carelessly, and the attack breaks down. There's a throw-in. James to Mount. To Ziyech. Oh, how did he miss that one? That should have gone in straight at the keeper. There wasn't much pressure on the ball, so he had a bit of time to sort himself out. Well, now we're going to be left to regret that, perhaps. Here's Werner to Mount. And it's a goal. Who is it? Mount. That looked a bit weird. I think it might have taken a deflection from one of the players. Doesn't matter, though. The goal stands. It is 1-1 just before half-time. A good time to get the goal. But Brentford do have another attack. Here's Tony again. What a save from Mendy. We got some serious questions to ask from the defense again. We saw Tony was absolutely unmarked in that middle there, with only Mendy to save us from that situation. Is Kovacic, and it is going to be yet another free kick. Bit rough here, the Brentford players. They're just going all out, just having a little nibble at you, just giving away a lot of fouls. Ben Chilwell is also showing a yellow card. We've got to build on this goal that we just scored before half time, guys, and we need to get the second one and the third one. Is a yellow card for one of the Brentford players. And in terms of highlights, we haven't seen much in the past 5 minutes in game. Whoa, 80th minute, I didn't get to make a change. Ziyech loses the ball, but we get it back. Kante to Werner to Lukaku, and the attack breaks down. It's the final 9 minutes plus added time, and we need to make our changes real quick. So what we'll do is we'll put on Hudson-Odoi for Ziyech. We'll put on Saul for Kante, and then put Saul as a centre midfielder. And then we'll put on Havertz for Mount. And let's give Havertz a chance as an attacking midfielder rather than an advanced playmaker. See what that can bring in these final minutes. But we got to try steal a winner here, guys. We need to, otherwise that's 2 points we've just dropped this game, where we should have perhaps got 3. But let's see what happens. 85th minute, guys. The clock is ticking down and we're not having many chances. Kovacic is going to be booked himself. I think the players are getting a bit frustrated as well. Not much time left. Come on. Again, now Reece James goes into the booking. Gets a yellow. Here's Chilwell. Are we going to see a final push? Havertz to Werner. And it's a free kick. Why? Is it offside? Absolutely bullshit, man. Anyway, I think the game's over. Full-time guys, very, very disappointed with that result. Of course, Brentford will take this. This is basically 3 points for them in their own terms. But this is basically a loss for us. It certainly feels like it. Don't think that would help us much in the standing as well. Let's see where it puts us. England. That actually brings us up to third right now, but obviously some of the teams below us do have a game in hand, so obviously we need to await those results. But yeah, not very impressed with that result. That was poor. That was a chance for us to build upon our recent victory against Watford, but we just couldn't. And yeah, the fans will be upset, but no one was more upset than me. Yeah, we just got to keep going on, trying to establish a rhythm, trying to establish our solid starting 11. Even I don't know my strong starting 11 yet. It's too early in the season. The results have been mixed. Obviously, we've been getting a good win here and there, then losing, then drawing. So we still got a lot to work on. But right now it is certainly not time to panic. We've still got a lot of time to turn the tide around, and we'll see how it goes, guys. Alright, thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next one.